Hello, welcome. So, this is day 30. Last time we ended off with doing some level 2 missions for the Ministry of Internal Order. And today my plan is that I want to continue there since we still have a lot of loyalty points to go through. Our material efficiency is still taking 5 more days. And we're currently standing at 57 million ISK. I also want to see one thing before we do it. We still have some Vitok in Olin to sell. And I want to see if the Vitok prices have stabilized again. So let's see that. Vitok. So here we are. And they have not stabilized in Olin. They are better in Apanake, but that is quite far away. So I will need to wait out a little bit longer before I will be able to sell my my Vitok. Also, why the hell has my mouse lost connection again? Maybe now it's better. Okay, so let's accept the first mission. I want to take a quick look in the skill queue. So we've just finished drone durability, so our drones should be a little bit more durable now. And we're now working on drone sharpshooting. So what else? What is the daily opportunities? We have destroyed 25 non-capsuleers. We will be able to do this, and we need to manufacture an item and earn LP for any cooperation. Okay, so I think with only doing the missions, we probably should be able to clear all of those mission goals. So let's keep all the M lenses here, and we put the rest. So our next mission is called the Blockade. Pirates have set up a blockade near a hidden stargate in Sharza and are swarming over any passersby, which are mostly merchants and civilians. Pirates tend to create these temporary blockades at ill-defended stargates, usually ones which have been set up by civilians and are not guarded by our forces. But we still have an obligation to protect the citizens of Kikunat. Therefore, I want you, Elara Virel, to fly to the Stargate and eliminate the illegal blockade. Okay, so let's take the first mission and work on this blockade. So it's just in our system, so I will start activating my omnidirectional tracking link already. And the mouse has lost connection again. I definitely need to get a new mouse. Okay, so here we are. This is the Stargate. And I don't want to be that close, so I will just move myself out in a straight line. And we first will take some acolytes. And there is a stasis tower, which will be our first target. So let's work on this stasis tower here. Okay. This should be handled quite quickly. And after that, we will have enough time for clearing out all of those. Okay, so we will kill the destroyers first, just because they are doing the most damage. I also wanted to see how much loyalty points will I be able to get for this mission. 702, not bad. And we also get almost 1 million in bounties, which is also not bad. How long until we hit level 3? Okay, that's still a long way to go. Oh, interesting. There are 2 different groups. 3 different groups. So I will be moving here and just have my drones swarm and kill all those. Kill the closest, more pop in. Okay, so I just should stay here, basically, and they all will move towards me. And hi, Bill. Welcome today. So, how was your day? Pretty good. Nice. Yeah, most of the day, I was doing some stuff in the house, some laundry, and also prepared some meals for tomorrow. Since Monday is always a stressful day for my family, and so we don't want to cook on Mondays, so we will prepare the meal, or we will buy something from the supermarket, which is like frozen, and we can just eat. So that was basically my day. And I also have been watching The Welsh Del Boy by his journey with an alt character, which he was doing career missions. We also want to do this in the future, because at the moment I think I'm fine, but after Ilara has hit the magic cap of 5 million skill points, which should be in like 3 months, basically, I think. Then we will need to go and have a look how much skill points we are able to get through the Air Career program, because there are a lot of skill points here which I can get, and I need to claim those. I need to basically focus on some of those stuff here. So like gas sites, project discovery, and career agent missions, for example. We might not do all of them, but maybe this will be a thing to have a look into doing some gas sites. Not much Eve, but got my dailies done. Ah, okay. Tomorrow is the last day, I believe. I am able to claim the 5 days of free Omega, right? So tomorrow I should basically be claiming this, otherwise it will be lost forever. Or not forever, but I have the whole day. I don't need to claim it before the downtime, right? Okay, nice. This is very good. So now only a few frigates left. Also, I want to see, I have quiet weapon sounds enabled. If I disable this, how much of a difference will this make? Not really, right? Hey, CSX Hobo, welcome. So, how has your day been so far? Also, I should get my bigger drones because I think those are all cruisers, which means I could use my medium drones instead, right? Also, where's my salvage coercer? Coercer. It's still down in Anthem. So that's like 6 jumps? 7 jumps away. Because there's so much salvage here, maybe it would be a good idea to get my salvage coercer here, so I could salvage some of those wrecks. What do you think, Bill? Or should I just not bother the wrecks and just keep doing the missions? Okay, some metal scraps. Interesting. Tough one. Okay. Oh, there's a second wave now spawning in. So let's get my infiltrator drones back and get the acolytes back out. So, oh nice, got a small ghoul compact Nosferatu. I remember this module because it was basically saving me when I was down in Syndicate and I wasn't able to sustain the DPS of the battleships. So I went with 7 lasers and 1 Nosferatu instead of 8 lasers. And so I was able to sustain. So that is my remembrance of this module. Oh, I really love that we have such a high drone control range now. We have 80 kilometers drone control range. Make saves and see how we're doing in an hour, and if you want the salvage for the rigs, then go grab. This is honestly a very good idea. So I will just make a bookmark right at this spot here, which I will call Loot 1932. That would be the best idea. Indeed. Indeed it would be. So we will do some bookmarks and then we'll see how, basically how the opportunity will be. And if I feel like it, I will get my salvage coercer and start salvaging the wrecks. And if not, I won't be getting the salvage coercer and we will just focus on doing the missions. Because we have a goal, which is we need enough loyalty points to finally get the security connections skill book from the loyalty point store. And after that, after we have the security connections skill book, Mappa yesterday was recommending me I should get enough loyalty points for a faction armor repairer. So I could increase the amount of armor repair my current armor repair is doing. And also some faction drones would be nice, but I haven't found them. Maybe they are not sold here. I'm not sure. But I haven't found them in my loyalty point store. Or how am I able to get Imperial Navy acolytes and infiltrators? Are they not sold by the Ministry of Internal Order? Do I need to do missions for the Imperial Navy for that? They might be Navy only. There was a site. I don't remember the name right now, but it was sent to me someday earlier. That there is a site which I can see which party is selling what faction stuff. So let me look. I want Imperial Navy. Imperial Navy. Infiltrator. Those are... okay, interesting. I'm not sure if this is current, this information, but I found the site I was talking about. It is called Fuzzworks, and the site is showing that the only corporation that sells Imperial Navy Infiltrator are a corporation called 24th Crusade. So this one here. This corporation is the only one that sells Imperial Navy infiltrators. I'll also look for Imperial Navy acolytes. Navy acolytes. Okay, they're not showing. Acolyte. There we have it. Yeah, okay, the same. There is Imperial damage amplifiers for the drones also. Yeah, I have seen those, but those are pretty expensive. Oh, hell. I really need to return my drone. I'm just about to lose an acolyte drone here. Please be fast. And we got it back. Nice. I wasn't paying attention. And now my other drone is getting shredded. I will retrieve all my drones. It seems they are getting attacked pretty badly. So I will retrieve all of them. Let them repair a bit, tank it myself, and then bring my drones back out. So they are repairing. Also, I should be moving. Should not be a sitting duck here. Once we're back at the station, we will have a look at what the Imperial Navy stuff, what kind of modules we're able to get through the loyalty point store, and what is basically useful for us or not. So, okay. I think it's time now to bring back out some drones. Let's try. I will try to get as much drones as possible which are not damaged yet. And we go for the raiders. Also, I should start doing some repairs now. And I'm using some different lenses. which have a little bit lower range. But I should be fine hitting those here. Also, why am I only having 4 drones? I could use 5 instead of 4. And my drones are getting damaged again. Okay, that is not good. So it's the Visionaries and the Corpi Raiders, basically. The Corpi Raider seems to have a lot of resistances. Yeah, okay, this really has a lot of resistances. Maybe that is the reason. So now the next one. And I can stop repair again. Yeah, those don't have as high resistances as the other one here. So those should die pretty quickly in comparison. But those are really a lot of ships. Like, I think that's the mission with the most enemy ships yet I have seen so far. So regarding salvage, this should really be a good mission. Okay, there's a Velador. Oh, and my drone is getting damaged again. So I need to return it. By the way, is there a shortcut to return one specific drone? I have a shortcut to return all of my drones, but I don't have a shortcut yet to return just one specific drone. I'll always click here to return for one of them. Would be nice to know if there's like a shortcut. Okay, so we have someone here which is suspect at the moment. And there's the next drone. So those guys here are really hurting my drones. I don't know why, but they seem to really hate my drones. Okay, so it's only a capsule. So the guy that is currently suspect is flying with a capsule. Come on. This again has really high resistances. And my damage is not that high. Well, how much damage am I doing at the moment? 177 DPS. Okay, so it's not that bad, to be honest. So let's see, T-Dominus. Oh, another person has entered the system. And here we got our first bounty payout. Oh look, he's combat scanning for me. Which means I should retrieve my drones and align out. And he seemed... Yeah, he definitely has found me. So I will be warping.
Drive active.
So this is the Emperor Family Bureau.
Docking permission requested. Warping permission requested.
I still haven't seen him on D-scan, but I will try to check his kill board to see what ships he was flying. So this guy has been flying a Proteus. He's probably cloaked. But he has left the system. Okay. So I will use the situation to repair all of my drones. And since we're back at the station, I will also just have a quick look into the loyalty point store. So I want to see just want to see Navy stuff. So I could get some ship blueprints. I don't need those. I could get a Imperial Navy drone damage amplifier, but I need a lot of insignias to get it. I could get beam lasers. I could get heat sinks, but this would also require a lot of those insignias, which I don't have yet. I could get Imperial Navy ammunition. Not sure if that is worth it though. But what I really think is a good idea is a Imperial Navy medium armor repairer. This will also take a lot of those insignias, and I don't know how to get those. But I believe that we will get this just during our missions. Yeah. But there are no acolytes here, and there are also no infiltrators. So I believe it was right that only the 24th Crusade is actually selling those drones. So let's warp again.
Warp drive active.
Let's get back to the mission site. And then we will see. Okay, so here we're back at the mission. I could get out my medium drones, since it's just 2 ships. And one of them is a cruiser, so there should be an easier time to just kill them right away. Also use the tracking link and the afterburner. Yeah, just basically. Oh god. And there he is again.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Okay. Will this cat and mouse game be all day long? We'll see. So this time I will just use my bookmark.
Drive active.
I hope that this is the last one. And after this ship is killed, that there will basically be no more. Okay, so only this one cruiser is here. Let's see. I want my infiltrators, and I will also align out to the safe spot already. So my hope is that after this cruiser here is down... Yeah, no. Okay, never mind. The mission is not completed yet. There is another wave. I will get my acolytes out. And small. So first take care of the destroyer, please. I'm so lucky that I have such a high drone control range. Could still be like 20 more kilometers away, and I would still be able to hit those targets because of my high drone control range. Why are they not fighting anymore? Okay, so Reaver. I could get my radio crystals back. And if they get into like 40-kilometer range, I probably will be able to hit them. Maybe I'm able to hit this one. Yeah, I am able to hit, but it's like only glancing shots. No, actually I'm missing. Actually I'm missing completely. Why I'm not able to group those? I'm wondering. Is it because I'm shooting? Let me stop shooting a bit. Yeah, okay. Because it's so much easier to just use both lasers. On the other hand, I don't really want to use both lasers, since I just want to use my weapons to get targets drawn in. And there is T Dominus again. I believe that this guy here is some of those guys here is aligned with him. Okay, so I will be moving out to a safe spot. And we'll see. He has been here so much in this system. And always with the Helios, that is kinda funny. Yeah, I guess we could call it funny. I'll also make a third spot here. And I could set them to never expire. Oh, I really try to get as close as possible. Oh. So, okay. Now let's again drop out some drones here. And this time we can really benefit from my high control range, since we're just sitting at the edge. And engage. Oh, they're not even here. So we are quite far away. So look. Oh, it's a... What is this ship called? that it looks like a croissant. It's here. It's a tormentor. It looks kind of funny, to be honest. And now I don't have the medium drones, but the light drones instead. But since they are already working on this, why not? I'll just leave them. So now I want to see if I activate quieter weapon sounds. Okay, yeah. I think that is better. So the lasers are not that prominent. So here goes. Now this was the last one. Now the mission is finally complete, and go back. I don't want the merchant gate. I want to see my ship. We just need to wait until the drones have returned. And also, I want to edit, cancel automatic expiry. I want to remove the expiration times on my bookmarks. Okay, so let's dock and get our reward. And yeah, maybe we go later here with a salvager, since we have so much wrecks just waiting here for you, for us.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, so here is our agent, Gamis Penna, or Gamis Pina, and we will complete the mission. So let's request another one. Oh, nice. It even gives more of those loyalty points. I think we already did this mission in the past. Communications Cold War, yeah. We did this. But since it was for another agent, and this is a new day, I will read it out again. So, the Galente have constructed a communications relay station very near the borders of our space. This relay is a problem because the Galente have grown increasingly belligerent and intractable lately, and this communications relay would be able to operate outside of the normal channels, enhancing the espionage capabilities of any Galente spies that make their way into Amar space. We want you to enter this Sishi system and destroy the communications platform along with the Federation pilots guarding it. We are expecting it to be guarded, but not heavily, because they think we know nothing of this location. And since you're not an official agent of the Amarian government, we have plausible deniability. Let's accept it. And we will undock and fly to our mission. It's just in the neighboring system here.
Active.
Three, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So we will get a lot of loyalty points from this mission. So we will see if it is worth. Let's warp to our location. We also do some safe spots here again. I'll do one here. One here. And one will be here. Okay. So this is a gated site. It means we need to use this gate to get inside. Which also means that people are not able to warp to us directly, but always will land on this gate. And... okay, so we will just go for the acceleration gate here. I want to try out if I can withstand the tank of all those guns. So let's get the acolytes out. And first we will kill the stasis tower. Standard and multi-frequency. Those are our highest damaging lasers. By the way, is our laser color back to normal? Yes, it is. Okay, so it seems that whatever this was, they have fixed it. Since the laser color is back to normal and it's no longer green, but multi-frequency lasers are again shooting white lasers. Or white light, so to say. Beautiful. Look at our beautiful arbitrator. Now, do I need to kill all of those turrets? Probably not, right? So we'll just retrieve my drones and we will try to activate the gate immediately. So that was quite quick. Oh nice, we're almost at 60 million ISK. And here we are again. Let's move in this direction and we will get out our drones. We will probably ignore the tower. The only tower we're not ignoring will be the stasis tower, since this one will be very annoying for us. But the rest of the towers we will just ignore and focus on killing all the different frigates. So I want this one, and this one. I don't want this one. How long can I shoot? Okay, I should be able to hit them with my standard lasers. But also with the multi-frequency laser now. But apparently they're moving too fast, so I'm not able to hit them. Oh, and I need to kill the communications array. This one is the goal of the mission. So I could also ignore all of those and just kill the communications tower. And I remember this taking a lot. So I will take the time and loot all the wrecks here. And see, maybe they have dropped something good. And I probably should be using my infiltrators, since they are doing more damage. So let's get the infiltrators instead. Okay, so there is a Federation Navy tag. We need this. And I need Imperial Navy tags or Republic Fleet tags for purchasing one of those one of those Imperial Navy armor repairers, it seems. Oh look, an infiltrator got damaged. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, so this is all of the Federation navies. Oh, it's only us and the control tower. And this thing is really tanky. Let's just align and move towards something. We shouldn't be sitting here. Oh look, how beat up our arbitrator looks on the right side here. That's some nice attention to detail, like how the lasers are hitting the ship and destroying the armor, and then actually the armor repairer is slowly recovering the damage here. This looks so cool. Unfortunately, it's not possible for parts of the ship to fall off. I think this would be a very cool addition, to have basically some parts being able to fall off when you hit a certain threshold of damage. Okay, so I destroyed all the communications arrays. Now we need to destroy the remaining guards. I also could maybe shoot and see, but I think I'm out of range here. Yeah, probably. Well, we'll switch to the radio. Those should be able to hit. They are indeed able to hit. I just want one real quick look how the other skin would look like. The Aurora Universalis skin. I can't change ship appearance while cloaked. Having a target locked. Okay, so I can't change my skin when I have a target locked. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, and it seems my drones have some troubles hitting this stupid hobgoblin here. Or was it even called hobgoblin? Yeah, we're out of range for the lasers now, so I could just move back and get ourselves into the range. Okay, so I will retrieve drones here. We have completed our mission goal, and I just now want to see the other skin. Okay. So this is the same skin we got donated for the Harbinger, I believe. It looks very interesting. And also nice with this blue stuff here on the sides. I personally prefer this gold and red skin though. But yeah, maybe we'll take this one for some time today. So our drones are back, so we can just jump back to the system. Pretty, yeah. It is pretty. So what skin do you prefer, CSX? And also, how should I name you? Like, do you want to be called CSX Hobo, or do you prefer to be called by a different name? CSX is fine. Okay, then I will call you CSX. A little bit easier for me to pronounce than CSX Hobo. Okay, so let's dock back at the station and get our reward. So, what skin do you prefer, CSX? Do you prefer the Aurora Universalis skin we currently have on us? Or do you prefer the other one? Only every bought one skin. Shadow Serpentis for Dominix. Ah, okay. Yeah, those got donated to me in one of the last streams. Since this is basically the only option if people want to support my journey here. I do not want to take any ships. I don't want to take ISK. I also don't want to take any items. So if people want to support me and say, hey, I want to gift you something, then skins are always welcome. So that's why I've got some skins here. Complete. And there we have to... What again? Usually just sold event skins. Ah, okay. I see. Okay, we have another blockade. We just got 2 of those right after each other. I won't complain. That means we have a lot, like really a lot of salvage to go through. Which means we definitely will be getting the salvage coercer. It would be a waste to not do it. So let's warp to this mission location.
Warp drive active.
We have a lot of bounties. Yeah, also a lot of bounties. That's true. And also, we need to just keep in mind we have made this bookmark here at 1932. That means around this time, the Rex will start to despawn. Maybe I should make the first bookmark upon entering. So I will just do the bookmark now. So L2011. So I know that this will be the time the next Rex will start to despawn. And I will be moving away. I will also get my small drones out.
To give the command to a drone requires you to have an active target.
And the same goes basically again. So yeah, I love getting all those bounties. It brings us a little step closer towards getting our Harbinger blueprint in the future. Since we have such a high amount of ISK we need. And we're getting there slowly, day by day. And we also have some overseer effects still. I think I have like in 20-30 million ISK in overseer effects, which I should be able to sell. So we are almost like at 100 million ISK, which means we need, that's basically a fifth of what we need. Or a sixth, yeah. We need 585, 48, no. 585 million ISK. That I will round that up to like 600 million ISK, and we will have almost 100 million ISK. So we need like 6 times more money, and then we will have enough to purchase the blueprint. And after the blueprint, I think it's much easier, since resources shouldn't be that of a problem. But the ISK for the initial purchase of the blueprint is always pretty pricey. Looking at Z-kill boards, here are way too many people flying with skill injectors in a hold. Do people not realize they are in remote use? Maybe. I've never used any skill injectors so far, so I can't tell you this. But probably people don't know that. Or there is a different reason which I don't know. I don't know why people would fly with so much skill injectors in their cargo hold. Rookie mistakes. Yeah, could also be rookie mistakes. You're totally right. This thing is dying way too slowly. Ah, okay. Because only one drone is on it. That explains it. Oh, I will focus on all the destroyers first. And after that I will go for all the frigates here. Probably. Oh well, just man means more loot for me. Of course. Are you like ganking people? So you get all of those skill injectors? Low-sec pirate. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm like also flying through low-sec, but currently I haven't been engaging in any kind and form of PvP so far, because I can't really bother to lose and repair my ships at the moment. So there will be a time in the future where I will be able to get my ships reproduced very quickly, and also I will have a lot of resources lying around to produce more of those. But at the moment, I do need to see that I keep my resources together, and that's why it's not a good idea to engage into PvP at the moment. And I also don't have a good fitting yet. I've had a look at different fittings for PvP with like frigates, and the fittings all require modules which I'm not able to use. I mostly just do fleet PvP with some friends for fun. Rare we ever make much profit. Ah, okay. So ganking in EVE is not making much profit. I always thought that it would make a lot of profit, since if you kill a person, you get basically all the stuff, and you see all the big numbers on the kill boards when you start the kill board, and you see how much the ship have dropped. So I think that maybe you will have a lot of ISK. So now we have cruisers. We mostly target other PvP roaming fleets, so mostly other people flying cheaper fits. Ah, okay, so you're not like focusing on ganking high value targets like freighters and stuff like that, but you want to fight against others. I see. It takes time and practice and need to get lucky for loot to drop. Yeah. I mean, in the past, with my old character, before deleting it, I also did some PvP. But I was basically just assisting other people with my very low skills and not really making an impact in the battle at all. So that's why I can't really tell or say from myself that I have some PvP knowledge. Wait a second, I need to take care of something. Oh no, I see our infiltrator is getting hammered here. But we're able to save him. I will get all my drones back, so. And I will just let all these ships here shoot myself instead of my drones. Occasionally, we'll gank a mining fleet if we are bored. Yeah, I think there's a word for doing something like that. At least my game originally, I come from like Albion Online, and if people are like ganking gatherers in Albion Online, it's also called like seal clubbing, because you are ganging up with a lot of people and just seal clubbing people which are not able to defend themselves. So let's get all our drones back out. 2, 3, 4. This time I want the cruisers to be the first. Let's see if my drones survived this time. Yeah. Oh, dang. This drone is dying too fast. I think we're gonna lose it. I wasn't expecting such a high amount of damage. Please. Please survive. Come on. Just one shot. Yes, 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 we got it back. It didn't die. Okay. I will just move directly at them, so they have a better shot at myself instead of always trying to kill my drones. This is kind of annoying for me at the moment. Last time didn't go so well. And they had a security fleet sitting off-grid that jumped in and cost me a rather expensive nemesis. What is a nemesis? Nemesis. It's a covert ops ship. It's a stealth bomber. Okay, I see. So you're doing those with stealth bombers. I've never seen a stealth bomber so far here. And for the moment, I would like to keep it that way. Oh no. Now even more ships have joined in. Now I will need my small drones. Because the infiltrators are getting shredded here. So let's get those. And the acolytes are also getting shredded. Why? Why are my drones being focused so hard at the moment? Can't they just stop? Here goes the next one. Okay, something is off today. Last time I did this, the drones weren't actively focused all the time. But this time is really a problem. So maybe I will just orbit one of those. I will just orbit one of those now and see if they are all focusing me. And only after I am being focused by all of the ships here, I will drop out the drones. So at the moment, it seems all ships are shooting at me. So now I will try to drop out the drones again. And I want to try to kill this raider. Standard and multi-frequency. And immediately they are targeted again. This is really not fun. Basically a frigate-sized ship that mounts torpedoes. And torpedoes are like battleship-sized. So it's like a very small ship which has a very high amount. Yeah, they are. Okay, so I will try to dock at the station here.
Warp drive active.
Because I've just did a little bit of Googling. And there is someone here that said if the drones are targeted so heavily, I should be docking at a station, then leaving my ship, and then getting back into the ship again. And this somehow messes with the drone aggro. So we will try that out. Also repair all of the drones. Yeah, Eve's version of the glass cannon, almost due to lack of low and mid slots, so hard to tank. Okay, so it's like paper thin and I see. Maybe it's also the drones don't like our new skin. Because I think while we had the other one, we had no problem. So here we are again. Now let's first have all these ships focus me instead of my drones. I want the radios. So now have all finally been targeting me. So okay, so no more yellow boxes. Now let's try again to drop out the drones. This time we will go for the battle cruisers. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this is a little too much damage, I see. I need to warp.
Warp drive active.
Maybe I shouldn't be so close.
Warp drive active.
Come on, back drones. Okay, I think I will lose some drones here. But better losing some drones than losing my ship. So that was a bit too cocky to fly just in the middle of all of those. So I will be docking. I will repair the damage and then I will warp. Oh, maybe I should get back to the side and get my drones back first. The first blockade was much easier. I don't know what changed. Okay, so there are my drones. And it seems they're still alive. So let's reconnect and get them back. And then I will be docking. And then I will basically warp at 70 kilometers and we'll do it like we did before. The only thing we need to be very careful is our drones getting shot.
Docking permission requested.
We'll try to change the skin again. Just see if this makes a difference. Leave ship. Repair. And board ship again. And undock. Okay, so this time I will try a different approach. I will try to warp at a range and then send my drones out. Oh, let's warp at 70 kilometers.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, we lost one acolyte. So that's not a big problem at the moment, since we still have a lot more. But that means I will need to replenish one acolyte once I'm back at my home base. Okay, so look, here's one which is very far away. 90 kilometers away. I need to get a little bit closer, so I will be moving towards this one. Now let's get these small drones out. Okay, so here's the Devoter. Let's kill this one first. So I need to be very, very careful. Retrieve my drones as soon as they get damaged. But I think that is probably the best way of getting rid of all those. Just focus the ones that are like not in the bulk. And I also will focus the destroyers first. So we're left with frigates only. And there we're getting shot again. Let's return. It's very annoying. Let's send another flight of those drones to the same one. Those are only 4. Why am I missing out on the 5th drone? Oh, next destroyer. I think it should be easier once I have only frigates left. Why the hell have I recalled the drones? So stupid. Okay. Control. No. I can also recall them and have them orbit around me. Maybe I should be doing this instead of just recalling them. Oh, this looks a little bit better now. And just as I was saying this, the drones are getting attacked again. Oh, let's get the drone back. Let's get another one out. And the next one is getting attacked. And the next one. And I should start repairing my armor, maybe. This is like a little mini game. Send a drone out, it gets damaged, get it back. Send a drone out, it gets damaged, get it back. Okay, so next destroyer. I think, yes, there's only 2 more destroyers. So I will get them handled first. I don't know if it's really the skin, but I have a feeling that the drones are getting attacked less than before. Well, gotta go. Have fun and good flying. Thank you, CSX. Have a good time and good night. And there we have drones getting attacked again. Oh no, we're down only 2 frigates. Let's get all the drones out again. We'll change the lenses. It seems I'm missing, so it's not really worth using this lens. Instead I will go for the radios. Those are all those high resistance ones, right? Diviner. Okay, the diviners. The Corpi Raiders have all very high resistances, and the Corp Seeker as well. So let's first kill the Diviner, since I know that this one has not such a high amount of resistances. And then we go for the Seeker. And there's one getting damaged. But I think after killing all of those, this should be basically the last wave. Also, is this the most efficient? Yes, it is. So EM damage is... They have the lowest amount of resistances regarding EM. And my acolytes are doing EM and thermal damage. That means this should be the best way to engage those. And the raiders also have very high resistances. And the Seeker has high resistances. The rest of those doesn't have as high resistances. And I don't want to lose a drone. Let's be quick here. And let's get another one out. No, not this one. I want to kill the Corpi Raider. Okay. Getting less and less ships. How long do we have now? We have 1932, so that's like almost an hour. We have another hour till the Rex will despawn. And I will need maybe like 15 minutes to bring my salvage coercer here, I believe. But just to be safe, I could make a break after this mission here, and I could first get my salvager, and after having the salvager, then I could still continue and do the remaining ones. Also, what are my opportunities? Have I finished all my opportunities for today? Yes, indeed, I have finished all the opportunities. Nice. Oh, okay, let's go with the engraver. By the way, the optimal range? 35 kilometers, the optimal range. Oh, let's go over to Seeker. The Diviner. Okay, so I really hope this was the last ship. There is an Incursus grid. Or not on grid. Is flying around. Let's see where it wants to go. Okay, it left the system, so it was from the other guy. So now is the time for medium drones. Warpum Dark Priest. Doesn't have high resistances, right? No. This should die pretty quickly. Okay, so we are finished, finally. Like I said, it is the last wave of this mission. So now I will be moving back to the mission hub, or to the station, basically. I will complete the mission and then I will get my salvage cursor. And then we will start doing all the salvage here. We have 2 of those missions, so that should be a nice amount of salvage. And maybe we get some good components we need for our rigs in the future. Also, it would be interesting for me to know how much loyalty points we now have for the Ministry of Internal Order. So let's complete it. We have 6,000. And I believe it was security connections. We need 15,000 loyalty points. Which means we need basically another 11,000 of those loyalty points. We still have some way to go, but I think we're making good progress here. So let's repair all the drone damage. And now I will get my salvager. Let's set the destination and go down to Anthem. Also, we will be able to get the last remaining Vitalk, which I have in Anthem. Maybe I could see if there is a possibility at the moment to basically buy something there for cheap and bring it here. But I don't think it is like that. No, we could buy something in Azedi. but the only systems that are purchasing are quite far away, so it's not really worth for us to do. Are there also skins for the capsule? And if so, how to get those? Are combine. This one looks interesting. Aurora, Capsuleer Day. Isn't the Capsuleer Day just around the corner? So shouldn't we get one of those skins in the next few days? Like in somewhere in this month? Yes. So what does one need to do to get one of those Capsuleer Day capsule skins? Because I must admit they look really cool. Clear Elite. This one looks really cool. This red one looks interesting. This one is cool. I don't like this one. This one is also not bad. But so far I prefer this one or this one here. So is there some specific event? It could be a daily login or just need to get so much site experience. Depends how they set it up. Okay, so I guess I'll need to wait for the Capsuleer Day to see what I need to do to get one of those skins. Okay, so just a few more jumps. And then we're there. And then let's hope we get something good out from all the salvage. Okay. Yeah, I just need to let my dog out in the garden real quick. Back any second. Okay, I'm back. So this is the last jump to Anthem, and that we only need to basically do the same backwards. And then we finally are able to start salvaging. Okay. Well, this is the salvage cursor, so I need to dock at this station here.
Warp drive active.
And there's a Gnosis inside
Docking
this
permission
system.
requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
By the way, Bill, do you have a clue why I wasn't able to kill the drone battleship in like the first or second pocket? I think it was the second pocket of the drone site, the drone combat site the last time. Because a few days before, I have been able to almost complete this whole site. I just failed on like the last pocket before the final one. But this time I wasn't I wasn't even able to beat the second pocket, although my drone skills have increased, so my damage should have increased as well. This was kind of bothering me, and I don't really know a solution and why it behaved like that.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Why have I docked again? No, that was weird. I had stuff like that too. Okay, so I will just try to do it again, and then I'll see. So there's a Myrmidon and a Gnosis now in this system. I want to go back to, which was the system? Sharza. Oh, let's go back to Sharza.
Warp drive active.
And hope that I'm able to pass through here. But I think I'm aligning faster than those ships. I never really realized that you basically can tell from the outside of a ship if the ship has salvagers
Warp drive
or
active.
lasers equipped, because the salvagers are pointing downwards and the lasers are like pointing towards the front of the ship. But only while warping. Okay, so Naka.
Warp drive
Now 5
active.
more jumps. Also, let's see. Let's try another skin today. We will use the Blood Raider skin today.
Drive active.
I see it now. Unfortunately, the skin isn't very high resolution, so it's not as detailed as I would hoped it to be. Or maybe that's just my computer. That could also be an option. As far as salvaging goes, just salvage stuff that you can stop what you need. Just salvage stuff that you know can stop what you need when you want. Okay, I'm a bit confused, I must admit. So I think what you want to say to me is I should only salvage stuff when I really need components from it. And I shouldn't be salvaging just because of salvaging, right? Because otherwise salvaging is not really that good. And there are better alternatives like doing the relic sites. But if I really, really, really need a component, then it is worth.
Drive active.
I'm now only doing the salvaging. Ah, yes. Okay, nice. Then I got you right. I'm now only doing the salvaging part just because I have 2 blockades finished and there's so much wrecks, and I think it would be a missed opportunity to not salvage those. So that's why I would vote for salvaging in this case. Okay, so this is the last jump.
Drive active.
I also need to keep in mind I have 2 contaminated nanite compounds and 1 armor plate, so I want to see how much of those components I will have at the end, since those have been the hardest ones to get for me so far. Also, how much do I need for level 3 now? So we are at 2.16 and we need 3.0, so we are getting closer. It's like less than half, and then we finally can start doing level 3 missions. Okay, so we are in Sharza. Let's warp to the first site.
Drive active.
Unfortunately, we only have a very short range of 5 kilometers, and the wrecks are probably all over the place. Yes, they are. So maybe today is the day to finally build a tractor beam. I've already got the blueprint. I've just been postponing it because building one of those modules is as expensive as building a frigate. That's why I thought it's not really a good idea. Oh, I have a shortage in Mega side. Interesting. So I should get some mega side again. Okay, so we are at the site. Let's start salvaging. Oh, and I should probably filter sort this by distance, since I'm already in range of my salvage. Today is the day you ask a corp mate to drop an MTU to collect it all. I could do that. The problem is I don't think my corp mates are online at the moment, because they're not playing very actively. So I am probably the most active one in the corporation right now. But I think some of them will return for Capsuleer Day, so then we will have a bit more activity inside the corporation. But yes, I think this would be a good example of allowed support. Because all this does is it saves time. It doesn't really impact my journey at all. It's like not sending me ISK and preventing me from doing like mining myself, or preventing me from doing missions myself. It's just sending an MTU so I don't need to fly to all the different wrecks that are scattered around. That will be nice. Yes, indeed, that will be nice. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so here we have one. And then all the rest are further away. As far as I saw, there are no rigs or modules that increase the amount of salvage I will get from a ship, right? So the only thing I can get here are the salvage tackle, I believe. And those only increase the chance of salvage, like that I don't have all those failing attempts. Yeah, that's it. Okay. That's unfortunate. It would be cool to have like a module which also gives increased salvage yield. You agree? Okay, that's cool. Then we both have the same in mind. Also, I think it would be very cool to be able, I don't know if it is possible, but I've not seen an option yet, to scan down player recs of other players and then basically look for player recs and see if you can loot them or maybe get some salvage from it. So far, I only know that you can scan down players, but I haven't seen anything about scanning down recs. Only with descan, it's a lot of work. But if it's not at a site, like if you're somewhere on a safe spot and you get killed by someone, then nobody is able to retrieve your wreck. If they want to find your wreck, so to say. Because I think that would be a cool idea to basically have a industry around people that are just doing it like also in the movie The Expanse and other basically science fiction movies, that there are salvaging ships just going around the space looking for wrecks and trying to get valuables out of it. Well, if they pick it up on D-scan, they could just slow boat in that direction. Sure, but if you pick it up from D-scan and it's like 14 AU away, I think that would take a long time to slow boat. I agree that would be fun also. Yes. I wonder why they haven't done this so far, because it seems like such a easy thing to do. They just need to allow basically wrecks to be scanned by probes. And the rest, like the industry around it, would be defined by players. Is there like a suggestion board for EVE where I am able to input such ideas? I'm not sure. Oh, dang it. This will take so long to salvage all the wrecks. And we have 2 of those. But I think even if I would build a tractor beam now, how long will it take? Okay, 12 minutes. But I would need some mega site, but that wouldn't be the problem. So I could get 1 tractor beam. And what would that give me? Should I be bothering? Like I could board and may do a little pause here. A few devices used to have channels. You could drop by and drop suggestions. I have not seen any active since I started playing again. Ah, that's such a shame if they don't have anything like that. Compact EM shield charger. Why not? And now I at least can use multiple lasers at the same time. So it might be a good idea. How far is Simela from here? 6 jumps. That's also quite far away. I could build a tractor beam and then get back to here. But on the other way, I think flying there, flying back, getting the salvager, getting the tractor beam, it would be only 1. So I would still need to move towards. Also, how long is the range on this tractor beam? It has a range 20 kilometers. Okay, that's quite far. So I could get 20 kilometers range, which is not bad. But I would need to go all the way back to Semela just to produce one of those. On one hand, I think that's a good idea. On the other hand, I don't really want to do it. Maybe that would be a good decision. What do you think, Bill? Do you think that would be a good idea to dock, bring myself back to Semela, and get a tractor beam manufactured and brought back Sharza? But on one hand, it's like I would need to produce it, but I don't want to stay AFK in Semela all the time. So I would need to go back here, then start doing salvaging again, then going back to Semela again. I would do that at the end of today. Yeah. I think one salvager is due. Like, I should really start getting at least one salvage tractor beam. Because this would make this so much easier. I could just set here AFK, basically, and pull all those wrecks to me instead of flying towards them. So yeah, I think that will be the end goal of today. That after we have cleared all the salvage sites here, we will go back to Semela and start manufacturing a tractor beam. Also, I need to be a little bit faster and I need to hurry a bit since tomorrow is a normal working day again. I can't go too late to the bed. What's in this cargo container? Okay. One, two, three. So I could get this one and this one salvaged at the same time. Let's stack here. Oh look, we got one contaminated nanite compound. Where we had two, now we have three. And we got one more armor plate, I believe. I think we had two before. Bit unfortunate that this one is so far out. Oh look, we got another one of those radios. So the next one is this one here. Still got a lot of wrecks to go through. But we also got a lot of salvage so far. And loot. Oh nice, 2 of those. Come on. Why I'm not moving any closer? Oh, because I'm already close. That's why. Come on. I'll just move into the direction. And if it breaks up, then let it be like that. Again, look here. Those are all scattered around. And I can't really get close to one of those. Those here are quite far together. Quite close together. So I could get towards those here. Bring those up. But far from that, not really. So I want to approach here. Do I have more of those? No, it doesn't really seem like it. So we have this one and this one. Yep, I really think that without a tractor beam, salvaging all those here is so tedious that it's not really worth. But on the other hand, we're getting components that we will need. If we will ever need to produce one of those armor rigs again, then we now have the possibility of getting some of those without doing relic sites. But look, we only have a very short scroll now, so we already lost a lot of those, or handled a lot of those. 3 more, and then I don't need to scroll anymore. Should I just use more of those lasers? Will this increase my chance of salvaging? Probably, right? Because I have each of those is giving its own chance. Must be so boring to watch. I really hope your guys are not falling asleep while I do this. But I don't see another option. Because on one hand, I want to include all of the content I'm doing with Elara. So that's why I'm including this. On the other hand, I could also do this off stream. Lol, net time is good. So far for me, it's fine at the moment. It's part of the journey, although it's tedious. Like I said, I'm just afraid sometimes that I'm boring you guys. So you're not really following anymore. And the next one. So now I have all the wrecks cleared out so far that I'm not even able to scroll anymore. So now it's just all the wrecks that are showing here. And then I have one more of those missions. And I really hope those are not as scattered, but I believe it is this way. Which is this one? It's this one here. We'll try to fly a little bit more towards it. Just to get inside the range, but maybe that was not smart at all. Yeah, it wasn't smart. Okay, interesting. Although I was outside of the range of the salvager, it still was able to complete. That's where I can finally see where all those wrecks are, so I can see that there are a lot of those wrecks close to each other here. So after I have cleared out this wreck here, I will move here. There are so much of those just next to each other. By the way, Bill, when does Capsuleer Day start? I just received an email that says Capsuleer Day basically is around the corner, but not the exact starting date. And I'm also really interested what kind of events there will be. I think it's Wednesday. Okay, I see. Unfortunately, I might not be able to play as much during Capsuleer Day. Because like I said, on weekend we have Eastern, and my kids are already awaiting Eastern. So there will be a lot of work for us to do. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to put 1 or 2 streams between. Microwave. And this one. Now where are the next ones? Yes, my daughter is 25, so we ordered her a gift basket. That's way easier. My both my daughters. My first daughter is 8, and my second daughter is 9 years old. So yeah, they are still very involved into Eastern. Did those wrecks just disappear? I saw that right. I think we're over the limit here. So they are starting to disappear. So I really need to hurry up. Okay, only 2 wrecks remaining. And then a second bookmark. I also want to edit and cancel the automatic expiry. Again, unfortunately, those are pretty far away from each other. Otherwise, I could just set myself between of those two. Okay, 1 blockade almost salvaged. Now we need to do this one more time. And then I will definitely be going to Semela and starting a reduction for a small tractor beam. And then I will use 1 tractor beam and 9 salvagers, since I'm never using all of 8 of those. I could even go more tractor beams and less salvagers, but those tractor beams are so expensive that I want to keep it at a minimum. Lol, I was wondering why you did not try sooner. Yes, exactly. This is the reason, because it it takes so much resources to build one of those. Like I said, each of those modules here is expensive like a frigate. So building a salvaging coercer with like 4 tractor beams is like building 4 frigates. And I really need to think about if I want to use my resources for that instead of something else. Okay, so yeah, here we are. Let's move to this one. This is quite in the middle. We have a lot of those wrecks here. Five, 4. This just stop for a moment. 2, 3, and 4. We are at least able to bring 4 of those at the time. True, yeah. But I love that my salvagers are back to normal regarding their color. It looked very funny when those were green. I think that was a small focus beam laser, like the meta version of a beam laser. Let me have a look. Small focused anode particle stream. I think this is the meta 4 version. No, it's not. The one before. Okay, so again, those are all not very close to each other. And those two here are close. We will be moving towards this one. Five. So 1, 2. So I can have 2 salvagers running parallel. I could also loot this one. Oh, nice. I think that's a better version of my current beam laser on my arbitrator. This is called a focused focal. And I have the focused medium beam laser. Yeah, so this is one level better. So really not that much of a difference, but better than nothing. Oh, what else do we have here? Nothing special. Can't really stop here. Oh, I now have changed the thought order. Didn't want to do that. Okay, so now just a few more. What will we get here? Metal scraps, nothing special. And this one. Fortunately, because of the micro warp drive, we're so fast moving between those racks, and it's really hard to stay in range. Now I'm just at the verge. And now I have failed. Dang it. Stop, 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 stop. And now towards this one. So annoying. And now we have the same one. Okay, I guess I just should focus on one of those instead of trying to move between. Finally, this one is salvaged. Okay, stop, 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 stop. This one is salvaged. So let's do another one. Let's see. We got 5 contaminated nanite compounds now. And 8 armor plates. Okay, so although this is taking a long time, we do get some good stuff out of it. It isn't as much as from the relic sites, but over time I think this will accumulate and give a nice amount of salvaging components. Dang it. So the next one will be this one here. Also, what is combat music? What is dynamic music? Do you guys prefer having dynamic music, or do you prefer having the classical music option here? I don't really know what the difference is so far. Haven't been really finding a difference. But at the moment, it doesn't play any music, regardless of... No, it does a little bit. But really not that much. I could loot it before. What is this? Small focused node particle stream. Here we had a small focused focal pulse laser. Also one level better than the original one. Other scraps. We're at 63 million. That means I think we started at 56 today. It means we had made 7 million ISK so far. We have been making with the bounties from the mission. And we also made some loyalty points on the way. It's getting closer and closer to bedtime. Oh, I really want to just finish this one as quickly as possible. But I don't want to leave them because I know that they will be starting to despawn. Let me see if there's some that is quite close to each other. Those two here seem to be close. Oh, come on, a little bit closer. Okay, now I'm able at the moment to get two of those handles simultaneously. One. There we have again those two. I hope they're not really far away from each other. Oh, they are not. Always shooting over it. come on. Some more salvage. Maybe I should just put more salvagers on the same rack. Okay, so now that is gone. So we are coming closer to the end here. Fortunately, it's still so much racks to do. Let's see. I will also stop using the micro warp drive for the moment. This is draining my capacitor. I somehow regret that I haven't been producing a small tractor beam. If I would have flown back to Simela and produced one, I probably would be back now and could start salvaging in a much more efficient way. Oh, that was quick. I get just in the middle of those four. I probably should be able to hit it, right? Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3 so far. I mean, 2 of those are loot containers, so I will need to investigate at the end of the time. And there's the first one. Oh, let's get it. Small gremlin. I have this one and I have this one here. Bill, do you know of a viable arbitrator PvP fitting that is not using the auxiliary armor repairer? Or is this module like always required? I do not have one without it. Okay. I was just wondering that, like, maybe in the future, since the arbitrator has some nice bonuses on disruptors, I could do a PvP fitting with it and go out and try to do some funny stuff. But if it's really not working out without the auxiliary armor repairer, then we won't be able to get this until we have Omega. This single rack here is so far out from the other ones. No. Come on. Let me press salvage. Okay, so now. So we're getting closer and closer to the end of the racks. Just want to see if I'm able to group them. Like, I could get into this group here. Those are all quite close to each other. And maybe go from here. And go back all the way here. And I should probably use my micro drive. Otherwise, this will take ever. Forever. Oh look, and there's a cargo container, which I have left. $13.10. Okay. 1, 2. So I have at least 2 of those, which I can control with. So the next one is who is quite close. So I would loot this one and then I move towards those 2 here and start looting them. And also try a few more of those. And the next one. No, come on. Might get into this range, although that will be hard. One more, 2. And here we are. So only 1, 2, 3, 4 more racks. And then I can't or don't need to scroll anymore. Am I able to get a little bit closer to this one? This is a very good idea. Good night, my friend. It's our dinner time. Sure. Have a good time. And I also won't be here for much longer. I will just clear up all these wrecks here, then move back to Semela and do a production for a tractor beam. So have a good night. Okay, 12 kilometers. So unfortunate I'm not able to build this stupid MTU. What is the missing component, by the way? File tractor unit. Friend. So 30 million is a lot of ISK. Oh, I would need to learn skills that require Omega. It's not even getting some minerals that are hard to get, but it's here it's really I need to skill into skills I don't have and I can't get because they're Omega only. Okay, that's not so cool. That means I need to stay here. I wonder if I find an MTU, if I will be able to use it without being Omega. So just 2 more racks. And then I don't need to scroll anymore. Also want to see if there are some which are close again to each other. Those two here doesn't seem to be so far away. So I will just try to go there. Yeah, this could be a good move. Get the first and get the second one. Okay, so first one. And the second one. Where else do we have some racks that are close to each other? Probably those here. So look, are we getting lesser and lesser? This one and this one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those here are not as far away from each other, so those will be next. Oh look, I'm even able to do both of those at the same time. Where were the other ones? It was here. And contaminated nanite compounds and 14 armor plates. Nice. I think that's like almost enough for a small armor nanopump blueprint. Take this, and where's the third one? Here it is. Okay, why is that 14 kilometers? Holy hell. I wasn't expecting this to be 14 kilometers apart from each other. Huh. Okay, it seems I'm not able to be inside of the range of all those 3 here at the same time. That means I will need to do them one after each other. And also, since the tractor beam only takes 12 minutes to produce, and I'm pretty tired already, I think I won't be going back to Simila today. Create this. I can just do this the same time, the next time. Come on. I do have this here, right? Yeah. But unfortunately, it hasn't been successful yet. Another failing attempt. So here's one, here's one, here's one, here's one. Maybe those two are a little bit closer to each other, so I will be moving towards those. And after that, they are all scattered around. This one here is not as far. Kilometers, 11 kilometers. Okay, those seem to be further away from each other than I thought. Oh, that was quite quick. I wasn't expecting it to be so fast. So now, where are all the remaining ones? Those here are the remaining ones. I also want to see Arbitrator. If I would get my Arbitrator one of those focal guns, would they make much of a difference? We have one focal medium laser. Hey, that's interesting. I would do less DPS. Why I would do less DPS than with the Tech 1? Or is there something wrong? I use micro frequency. Okay, interesting. What happened? Why is my damage even higher now? Oh, it's because of the multi-frequency. Yeah, that was stupid. Should have used radio. 162. Okay, so it's a little bit, like 4 points of DPS more than I would get with the other one. 6 kilometers. 3. 5 salvaging lasers just on this one rack here. My dog's already standing besides me and wants me to to go to bed with her because she wants to sleep. Yeah, I know. Oh, only 3 more wrecks and we're finished for today. Where are the other ones? So first go to the cargo container. It is funny that you are able to salvage successfully even though you're out of range. Oh look, Tev Cross. Is he from the same operation? Transgress. And maybe I should be using my micro warp drive here. "35 kilometers until I'm able to lock." Yeah, so 12 kilometers. Only 3 wrecks, so seems just 1 wreck disappeared. Is that right? I thought it was 4 wrecks just a second ago. Okay, so there is a stiletto, but hasn't been able. I haven't seen any combat probe so far, so I don't think that this one is going here. And the last and final one. Come on, 16 kilometers, 13, 9. And now all of the different salvaging lasers all on 1 wreck. And there we go. Okay, we have finally finished salvaging both blockades. We got a total amount of 12 contaminated nanite compounds and 14 armor plates. And I will now be docking. I know. I will stop here. So already I can say thank you guys again for joining in today. Has been a pleasure as always. I hope that you had fun and you have enjoyed the time we have spent together. Elara is growing every day and getting stronger, and it really makes a lot of fun to play her and see her growing. So the next time we will probably continue doing level 2 mission sites until we finally have this security connections skill book. And on the side, while we're doing missions, we'll also try to get as much as possible. Finally be able to get the Harbinger anytime soon. Okay, so I wish you a good night and see you next time. Bye!